So, my last visit, or my last thing to do on my trip to the UK was London, which brings me full circle. But this time it was to sightsee in London. We got into London, and just like most other days, we kind of just flew by the seat of our pants. But we knew we wanted to do like the Buckingham Palace, Big Ben. Um, so the first thing we did was we went over to Buckingham Palace, which was pretty cool. The changing of the guards we had missed. There was a couple guards out front, but we walked around, took a couple pictures, and then we walked through this park, and we walked over to this other museum, but it was closed because it was like a weekday, which was weird. It was only open on the weekends. Then after wandering around the park a while, um, we decided we were gonna go ahead and head on over to Big Ben. And then we got over to Big Ben. It was pretty neat. We took some pictures. It was about getting dark, so we got some pretty good pictures of like Ben kind of in the day and at night. So it was pretty cool. It was just kind of a surreal moment, like to be like, hey, I'm actually in London. Like I'm in the UK. Like everything that's happened that week. The vacation time was coming to an end, and um, it was just kind of like, wow, people talk about doing this, and I'm here doing this. So it was pretty neat to be able to do that. And I just felt so at home in London. It just felt so much like here or wherever, or what I'd like as a home. Maybe New York City. Like I said, it just had such a New York City type feel to it. So after we did the Big Ben, we decided to wander around a while, and then we ended up somehow at the National Gallery um, of London, which was awesome. Da Vinci had a they had a gallery on Da Vinci on display, which sucked because it sold out by the time we got there, so we couldn't get in. But we still got to see the Last Supper painting, which was cool, pretty cool. Never thought I'd ever actually see that. We also got there kind of late, so we didn't have that much time. But I got to see a couple Monet pictures, the one or two Da Vinci ones that you could see from far away without actually getting into the gallery, and the Van Gogh. So it was pretty cool. We always learned about these in school. You always hear about these on TV, these being the big artist. And so it was really neat just being able to see their work up close and personal. Uh, you know, After we left that, we walked through that little area over there, Big Ben area again, and you could see the London Eye from where we were. Apparently, it's really nothing that big of a deal. It's just, like a big tourist kind of thing. I don't know. We didn't really have an interest in doing it, but we were able to see it from where we were. So at least we got to see it. And then after that, we ended up going to dinner at this Italian place, and our waitress was really funny. She like clowned on us the whole time, but I'm not gonna get into the details of that. Just say she was funny. After that, me and Mark went back to Oxford, and I went back to meet up with Manus where I was staying for the night. And I took the London Tube and Underground by myself all the way home, which was pretty neat. Uh, but London overall just had a great feel to it. We just felt at home. Like we weren't felt in any rush to get anything done. We just kind of wandered around. Pretty cool. Once I got back to Manus's house, we just hung out a little while, ate some food, again, and went to bed. The next day, I hung out with Manus's mother, and we went shopping. We went to dinner at Nando's, which is like this chicken place there. It's pretty good. And then after that, we went to another shopping center, and then we got back, and me and Manus went and met up with Mark. Had to get my bag from him because I left it there in Oxford because I don't want to carry it around all day, kind of like Manchester. So we just like, forget it. I'll meet up with him. I had to get something from him anyway to bring back to the States for him. So we met up. We had a hot chocolate, and then we had to leave right away. But just saying our final goodbyes, until he comes back and visit, or I go back over there because I'm going back. It's just awesome. So much I didn't get to do that I still would have liked to have done. And then after I packed, I had to take a cab to the airport. Cost about £50, but whatever. It was just the easiest thing to do. I got there. I had another baguette, my final baguette before I left. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but whatever. And then I got on the plane. But of course, my bag breaks. My duffel bag that I've been carrying all week breaks. The zipper pops off. The handle rips off. I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. I'm done with the trip. I'm going home. It's okay. At least it happened on my way home. But then I ended up missing my connecting flight from Rochester to Rochester because I had to go through customs like twice. I'm like, whatever. This is a bunch of crap. But eventually, 5 hours later, I got on the next flight, made it to Rochester, and home sweet home, I guess. And that ended my trip to London. The UK overall was awesome. Had a great feel, had a great time. I recommend anybody who goes just to kind of enjoy it. Just sit back. There's so much to do. Don't restrict your trip to just London. Try a couple of the other cities if you have time. I didn't get to go to Bath, but I heard that one's pretty good. Birmingham was nice. It's a huge shopping area. Liverpool is awesome. The people were a little weird there, but we're all weird somewhere. But even the people in the UK think people in Liverpool are weird, so we didn't feel so bad. But Liverpool has awesome nightlife. Manchester was nice. It was a walkable city. And so Oxford too, very just old feel, great feeling to it. And I very much enjoyed the well-needed vacation to the UK. Much thanks to Mark for showing me a good time, and chilling with me the whole time. Manas and his family for having me stay with them, and also being a great host and very funny. Manas's mom is hilarious. She's the princess of the moon, my moon princess. And if anybody knows of any sugar daddies, she's looking for one. I don't really think she is. She's married, but she's hilarious. And that's my trip to London. I hope you guys enjoyed following my post on it. And I'll have one more last post about it. Just random stuff that I might have forgot, or just funny things about London. And the rest of the pictures. So, thank you for following my blog. And hopefully I will be on another journey to another great place. And be able to talk about that. So, until that time, just keep looking out for my other posts about other random things, and get a look of the world through my eyes, I guess. My reality. Much love. Catch you guys all later. Peace.